F1 2022 versus Indycar. The two cars have some similar vibes, you know, in terms of aesthetics at the front, especially with the new lower nose for 2022 that will be coming, and also the kind of rear end. But obviously there are differences underneath the skin. So how would a race shape up if we pit a load of F1 Formula Hybrid 2022 cars versus 2020 Indy cars, both made by the same exact mod maker on Assetto Corsa? Let's find out. We're going to dive straight into a race. No need to do any kind of practice. We're going to be at Hockenheim, which is a track I've not done yet on the channel with these cars, but I have driven it personally with this car off camera before, so don't need to get used to it. We've obviously seen the car plenty. We've even seen these Indy cars before, so it's just time to see how we do in a race. They may look very similar, I guess, at the front and the rear, but I think the rear wings are a lot bigger, but let's see how they race. You'll also notice, I might add before we get into the race, the game's going to look a little bit different because since the last Assetto Corsa video, my PC broke. You may have seen on the community post I did, my entire PC just, the C drive broke, and I had to reinstall Windows, do a fresh clean one, and that meant I lost my settings for Assetto Corsa, and especially for the mods, the lighter mods. So the visuals are a little bit different because I couldn't quite match the settings I had before, but it still looks pretty decent, hopefully, and hopefully it doesn't pick up too much frame rate issues in the video. But let's get into this then. We're at the back of the grid because I imagine, even if they do look similar, the F1 cars are going to take this one. One improvement from the last time I actually played this game is I've now got a very nice Codemaster style heads-up display, bottom right and top left. Here we go then, 6 red lights, and we are underway. Don't need to be underway in a hurry because, as per, it really leaves a lot to be desired on lap 1, turn 1 with these AI. But then after that, they'll speed up as clearly Alonso there in the retro Renault livery, really giving it the big guns and the elbows. But the Indycars at the moment holding us all up. We've got a few Indycars right here actually in front of us on the left-hand side as the Ferrari gets out of shape. I get out of shape on the rear. That's one thing. I need to actually put the put the brake bias to the front to help us out a little bit. But the Indycars looking rather slow, and we're able to dive down the inside. Braking power going to be a little bit better as well, although he comes back at us. The Indycar actually fights us a bit, but we're up into P9 already as us F1 cars are trying to find a way through. But now a bit of a log jam here, and it's side by side for the Brawn GP car and the Indycar on the left in red there. It's actually that Indycar is in a Ferrari livery, and the Ferrari just overtook him, and I also just got absolutely pushed off the road by Lewis Hamilton's AI. We're now side by side with Hamilton, and we've made a very nice pass. Can I dive down the inside of the Indycar? Not quite, and Lewis is still there on my outside. How's he doing that then? How's that happened? We're going to squeeze him out. All right, we're all calm now, and we'll finally catch up to this Ferrari Indycar. Can we try and pass him on the exit? Surely have the acceleration. There we go. And we are past the Ferrari Indycar. Both of them, in fact. And now we can see... Oh, as I've taken that. It's a beaut. Don't ignore that. Ignore that corner cut. We're past both the Ferrari Indycars, and now we can actually see the Ferrari Formula 1 car. Very nice, actually. I actually forgot I had a Ferrari Indycar livery with that mod. So very nice to actually see the two different Ferraris in this race as we... Oh, no! What's that? Oh, no idea it's open, and I tried to jolt past that guy. There is a car going slowly as we send it on the right. Oh, we're airborne. Oh, been spun around by the IndyCar. In classic Assetto Corsa fashion on this channel, we're doing a restart here, because I think we can actually have a good race here. It looks like it's a very raceable circuit, but it's actually, you know, as long as they don't get overconfident with the Indy cars, overtaking them, I think this can actually be a fun little race here, trying to make our way through the traffic of them, and then trying to race the F1 car still, as we all take a brilliant line through turn 1 there. But let's just see. It's going to be a bit of a road jam, but let's try and make a dive here on Verstappen and also the Ferrari. Get the nose in. Easy does it though on the... Oh, we're 3 wide. Oh, that's very nasty. Get on the curb. Down to the hairpin. Easy does it. We've got an Indycar on the outside. Actually, 2 of them, as the F1 cars are all taking the inside line. And we're up into P9 already. We're going to try and follow Sainz through here. Looks like he's picking apart these Indycars very nicely. So we're rapidly finding out, even though the looks are somewhat similar, there is some inspiration maybe at the front, the rear. Oh, as Jensen is round the Brawn. No, Jensen. Jensen's been spun. How dare you? Whoever spun him, I'm having words. As I was saying, they may look somewhat similar, like cousins, but very, very slow compared to the F1 cars, as you might expect. F1 being the fastest pinnacle motorsport in the world. Oh, nice move there by Sainz around the outside. We're going to follow him. Oh, how close was that? How close was... I keep doing this by accident. I keep hitting my camera change when I don't mean to. What is this? Which camera do I want? There we go. I'm trying to hit DRS and I hit camera by accident. I was going to say... It was a very sweet move there. Very, very close to hitting the rear end, but not quite. We now once again see the Ferrari F1 car catching up to its IndyCar equivalent. That is very cool to see as they go side by side. Going to open DRS and this time let off as we do it. And we're now up into P4. And is that still an IndyCar here? How's... Oh, slow down. Nice. This IndyCar here, I must say, he's done an exceptional job to stay in P3 for this long. But here we go then. F1 top 3. Ricciardo in the Renault still. Unfortunately with this mod, with the livery I've got. The Sainz and the Ferrari. And myself in the Aston Martin. We've got 3 laps to go. Let's do this. Oh, the AI are very slow through there. Sainz. Oh, gets squeezed out on the grass. No, and the gravel. Get it back, get it back. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. My God, okay. I can definitely gain a lot of time there in that stadium section, though. My God, he was so slow through that right-hander. Already catching back up. Turn 1 was woeful for Sainz as well. Rear end steps a little bit, though. Even the front brake bias can't help that. Here we go. Going to be able to make a move, I think. Stadium section, he's slow. He's so slow. Can we go around the outside? What a tasty move there. Up into P2. Right, here we go. The fight with Ricciardo. Last 2 laps. Let's have it. Meanwhile, on the mini-map, look how far they are away from us. The Indy cars holding up a lot of the F1 cars. They've done well there because Verstappen's only just cleared up into P4. So they're doing quite well, the IndyCar drivers are holding up all the F1 cars. But it's a bit futile in the end as we now catch up and we might be able to make a move on Ricciardo on this straight. Feed in the power. DRS. Gaining. He's going to squeeze us. We're going to go to the inside. And then easy on the brakes. He's going to actually find a way around the outside, to be fair to him. Ooh, I tried to squeeze him. I tried to open up the steering wheel, but it just didn't work. He had the room. Fair play. This is actually becoming a nice fight for P1, maybe. Rear end stepped out a little bit there for me. Had to kind of catch that a bit. But now, again, stadium section. I don't know why I think they'll start to lift off at this point. Or we can carry a bit more speed. Oh, and that's happened. And that's that. Right, come on, go through. Sainz, someone has to retake the lead because I don't deserve to take the lead there. Honestly, that's the one thing. It's really, I've said this before, this game, very, very cool to try different cars and different experiences, but you can tell it's been made in 2014 because the AI are abysmal. Right, last lap. Ricciardo's fully retired out of that crash. Great, awesome. But here we go. Now a battle with the Ferrari. Gonna try and outbrake him. Oh no, I broke myself. No. Get the exit though. Got on the throttle a little bit earlier. Tuck up. Come on. Can we go for the move on the outside? Oh, he's giving us a good old squeeze. Under braking. Oh, the rear end stepped. Hit the curb, hit the car. No, he's held it. It's going to have to be the last sector. Stadium section. This time I have to pick my line. Not to, well, to carry at this speed, but not hit him round the outside. Ah, ha, ha. Gravel. No, he's got it. He's got it. He's maybe got it. I think he's got it. I think he's got it. Unless I can do something worldly in the last corner. Down the inside. No, not quite, not quite. DRS and Sainz is going to win the one. It's the Ferrari that takes P1. And we just can't quite get him for some good racing there. But the IndyCars really did not hold up at all. But if you guys did enjoy this video, then be sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you are new around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. And maybe we revisit this at maybe a different circuit. I feel like Hockenheim was so open that the Indy cars really never had a chance once the F1 cars got up to full pelt. But still, nonetheless, enjoyable to drive this car around Hockenheim. Very fun circuit for it. Till the next one, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.